Hello my friends, my name is Prokhorov Nikita and I am a co-founder for Reputation House. Today we will talk about my favorite topic. Today we will think about 5 main advices to any marketers. Let's start. I still remember the day when we created our company 10 years ago. I was very young and I was very aggressive. It was really very bad guy. And unfortunately I didn't have any teachers and I didn't have anybody who would be able to advise me something useful. And fortunately I'm here with you today and I hope that my 5 ideas will be useful for you. So which are these 5 main ideas which will be useful for any marketers? I'm not going to be your super teacher today, I'm not your prophet, but yes, I will tell you 5 short stories and you will be able to use them by your own. Number 1. Start working with your online reputation right now. It is never early, but someday it can become very late to do something for your reputation. Please take your iPhone or maybe Android, it doesn't matter, open Google and try to Google information about you. What can people find? Really, what will they find? Maybe something bad or maybe something wrong. But maybe they won't find anything about you. Maybe you are totally no name. It's not bad, it's not problem, but yes, maybe you are really no name. If you are a marketer, you can't be unknown for people. How can you create brilliant marketing strategy if you can't promote yourself? So check any available information about yourself right now. First of all, if you really don't understand how to start working with your reputation today, create your Facebook and LinkedIn. Do it right now. Maybe some of you are listening for me and think, Nikita, actually I have Facebook, but why do I need LinkedIn? Guys, LinkedIn is a business social network. It's idea number 1. And idea number 2, please understand that your account in LinkedIn will occupy separate position in top 10 results of Google. So your Facebook, your LinkedIn, maybe even a page about your brand in Wikipedia, your article, your comment somewhere. As high quantity of materials are being created by you, as high quantity of results in Google search engine result pages you will get. So it's all about your reputation. Create something about you online right now. Number 2. Please understand that actually you don't need to use budget of your investors and you shouldn't spend a lot of money for promotion. You can use already existed applications which will be almost free for you, but they can be very useful for your job and your career like a marketer. First of all, please download right now specialized application for online reputation management. Its name is MyRep. This application has been created specially for beginners and for small and medium businesses. With this MyRep, it's MyRep like a my reputation. So MyRep, M-Y, rep. As a matter of fact, this application will complete all work for you, which I mentioned in number 1. This application will help you to get new accounts in social networks and will advise you to create something additional for your work. So maybe you are really an experienced manager, maybe you are really an expert PR specialist and marketers. It's not a problem. We all have been unexperienced someday, but you can be experienced right now. So download the application which will be useful for your online reputation and for your career. And application number 2, actually it's not application, it's online service, Google Alerts. Maybe the service will be your first social media monitoring system. You will subscribe to it, it's totally free, almost free. I'm not co-founder of Google, I'm not related to Google, but yes, put in your email and you will subscribe to a list of mentions about yourself, about your brand, maybe about your employer. And this way you won't miss new messages about your brand and you will be able to communicate with your clients in a very fast way in almost real-time mode. Number 3, and this one is my favorite, start investing in your network right now. What is networking? It's not about network, social networks online. It's about communication with other people, in offline and yes, of course, in online. Unfortunately, we all use social networks too much. We spend several hours every day in LinkedIn, in Facebook, in Instagram, and many of us have already missed real relationships with other people. But think about it. If you try to call your friend right now and you ask him for help, for money, for assistance, for a job, will he really help you? Maybe he will be totally frustrated because he hasn't talked to you for ages, because you chat with him in Instagram and Facebook, but it's really another way of communication. What have I already done? And it was advice of my previous employer when I was 18. I created my own Excel online. It is a really spreadsheet of my friends, of resourceful people, of useful people. There is information about their job, about their birthdays, about their celebrations, about their victories, and I try to communicate with every of these people at least once in 2 or 3 months. This way I keep my communication alive with these people every year in any conditions. Try to do it. It will be almost free for you, it won't cost anything for you, but this networking will become very useful for you someday. Maybe somebody of them will hire you for a job, maybe somebody of them will invest in your project, and you can make them your clients and they will pay you some money. So start working on your networking right now. Number 4, 30-second elevator pitch. Actually, some people name it 30-second elevator speech, but I hope that it's still pitch. 30 seconds, yes. What is it about? It is a real art. You must be able to present yourself and your project in 30 seconds. Actually, 30 seconds, it's not too short period of time. The story is about presentation of startup to investors in a real elevator. Somebody has counted that elevator goes from underground parking up to penthouse of investors in half a minute. So 30 seconds will be enough for you to present your ideas and your projects to your potential investors and your potential clients. Please remember 3 main points. First of all, start with something interesting. Maybe really brilliant, cool fact about your project. Maybe huge amount of money which will be gotten by you by the end of this year. Or maybe you have already created some other statistics about your industry. Number 2, tell your investor or your client something really useful about your product. And number 3, call to action in the end. Ask for contacts, ask for next meeting, ask for money. Finish with something which will be useful for you. I have a friend, she's brilliant and one of the top trainers and coaches about public speeches, and she always tells me, Nikita, if you are going to tell something, think about what will you get from this speech. So, interesting fact, useful about your brand, and number 3, call to action. And number 5, last one, but it can be the most important for you, your personal brand. Many of us prefer work for big brands, for our employers, and yes, actually, if we can count quantity of people who really can become entrepreneurs, we understand that this quantity of people is very, very few. It's less than 1, maybe 2 or 3% of people who are really entrepreneurs. So most of people work for somebody. It's okay, I spent almost 6 years working for a huge international oil and gas company, and thanks only to this experience I have created my own brand and my own business. But maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you work for somebody, maybe you are a marketer and you work for a digital agency or marketing agency, it doesn't matter. Your personal brand is the main question. You will change your job, you will move to another country, maybe you will move to another city, not country. You will change your hobbies, your friends, somebody of us maybe will change your families, but the only thing which will be always with you, because it can be disconnected with you, is your personal brand. So create your own website, keep your social networks alive, create your own LinkedIn. It will be the beginning of your personal brand. My name is Prokhorov Nikita, and I hope that this video has been really interesting for you. Put like right now. See you.